Good evening. This seems weird. Just a second. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Instagram and YouTube and people all over the world tuning in to another Where They At Wednesday with me. I'm Tay from Miss Tay's Good Hair Day, the page that you're following here, founder of Go Go Glam and Tomorrow Mobile Notary, here to share with you another fantastic guest. I have been wanting to chat with him for you all for a while. So, again, this is Where They At Wednesday. This is the time I take out to talk to a business owner and entrepreneur in my network and share with you their goods and services, and that way you can find out where they at. Today my guest is Mr. Erik Allen, the owner and operator of the Erik Allen Jeez Louise collection. And we're going to be talking about him, his journey, his company, and his fantastic products. So you guys come in, tap in. If you happen to miss it, it'll be saved on IGTV and on YouTube. So if you're going to miss it, don't miss it. Without further ado, I'll bring on Mr. Allen.
Okay, yeah, I can see. Yeah, that's me. Okay.
Hey, Chevrolet, you on there? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Let me get my logo in here. I'm
I
good.
see. I saw a post with someone with your merch on. I love it.
Yeah, it's coming, but it's just, basically a lot of I've been noticing a lot of people have been doing jogger sets and stuff.
Mhm.
And to me, it's like people just slapping anything on a jogger set and selling it. And I don't want to be one of those guys. So, when I get the quality that I'm looking for,
Mhm.
the things that I'm looking for is definitely coming. I have a lot of things in the works, actually, a few things in the works.
Ooh.
I've been keeping like tight-lipped about it, just sharing those who like help me make decisions and stuff. So I got
Mhm.
some things coming, probably like spring, summerish type of things, like around that time. Got some good things coming. Sometimes I do a little sneak peek here and there. Some beanies and some 5 panel hats. This isn't one of them. This is just my usual Nike hat that I always wear. But I do have some beanies and some hats that's coming, and I could share that much. But I got a few things. I got these shirts coming. It's a bunch of stuff that I
It's a
got
lot
coming.
going on. So
Yeah.
let's start here. Let's
Okay.
go ahead and introduce you to the people. I know you and I have chopped it up one time, but some of
Yeah.
these people, they don't know who you are. They don't know about the Erik Allen Collection. They've never seen you before. They might not follow your page yet. You all
Yeah.
follow the Erik Allen Collection. Pay attention. This man is doing fantastic things. So, sir, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Okay. Well, I'm Erik Allen. That's my first and middle name, actually. And I started this business because what I wanted to do was have a legacy and something beside like property and stuff to leave for my son. So my son is 1 years old, and by the time he's of age, hopefully this thing will be in everybody's home, or at least a lot more homes. Not saying it's not in a lot of homes, because technically it is. Because I mean, I've even sold candles in Maine, which blew my mind that I reached Maine and I'm in California. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I started off doing candles. So I've basically started doing candles. I am gonna transition into other things. Like clothing, and not just your typical shirts with logos on them. I'm actually designing like clothing, shirts, and things like that. Uh, I'm also, I haven't really told too many people this, but I will tell you guys so I can give you guys something. I am going to be doing things like cutting boards, wood sets, wood boxes, like jewelry boxes and stuff like that. But that's later on down the line. I have a wood
Mm-hmm.
burner, and I'm doing all this stuff myself. I'm not getting it made anywhere. I'm actually doing all this stuff.
Oh, wow.
So
So,
go ahead.
so for those of you who are missing some of the pieces in your mind, Mr. Erik Allen, the Erik Allen Collection is candles,
Yeah.
scented candle collections. They're actually fantastic. A friend of mine referred him to me, and I've been following his page, and I've smelled some of his candles. Beautifully presented, smell fantastic, and actually kind of, if you ask me, yeah, look, beautiful. And I mean, I know we, especially some of us ladies coming from the old school, we done been to some candle parties and some other kind of parties, but this is something different. His scents are very unique. He has some customized scents, and he even has gentleman masculine scents.
Definitely.
Oftentimes we associate certain things with a certain gender role, and it's false, false, figgity false. And this man is breaking down lines. No, Corinne, I don't think that he has thongs. Corinne asked if you had thongs. She's asking for a lady at a restaurant. I think she's asking for herself. But this is the kind of life that she's living right now on
Yeah.
vacation.
No,
So
no, trust me. I don't think I'm a, transition over to underwear.
we're not going to do the Erik Allen collection
Nah.
of undergarments.
Nah,
You want to do the waist
yeah,
trainer with the logo on the front where you strap it down.
definitely. Definitely not. That is not for me. Nah. I mean, funny thing is, I'm trying to definitely stay in a lane, my lane. So, and I don't want to have one of those websites that sells 85 different products or whatever is hot right now. Jump and start selling that. I'm not doing that type of stuff. This
Yeah.
is like real life branded candles. The candles that I do put out, I actually do hours, weeks of testing, research, and all that
Mhm.
before I put any candle out. Any candle that you have ever seen me put out, it's been at least 2 weeks that I have tested it. I have ran with the scent to make sure that it's good. The aromatherapy line, I kind of took that away because it wasn't doing as well as I wanted it to. So it's just
Mhm.
something that I could bring back later. But the aromatherapy line, that stuff was just for people who decide that they don't want to use medicines, they want to use more natural things. And each scent that I was doing in aromatherapy line, like this sage and citrus right here, is a real
Mhm.
calming and relaxing scent.
Ooh.
After a long day, this sage and citrus right here will get you right.
You
I
said
do,
sage and citrus?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
and
like something right up my alley.
that's white clary sage also, like the sage you
Mm-hmm.
burn to get the bad spirits out. Yeah, it's like
Mm-hmm.
that
Like
type
these
of
bundles I
sage.
got all up and around here.
Yeah, yeah. So it's actually that type of sage. I do actually in my non-traditional sense. I have a stress relief candle in there right now, and that is actually it really does work. It's just something that if you're meditating, it's perfect to smell. Um, it's one of those things where you can smell it throughout the whole room. Some people say you can smell it out throughout their whole house. I don't try to over scent my candles at all because you could just pour a lot of scent in the candle and just roll with
Mm-hmm.
that. I don't want to do that. I don't want my candles to give you no type of headaches or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's really a process. The wicks that I use are eco-friendly, burn clean wicks. So, and I hand pour. I literally make these candles one by one, no matter how big the order is. I just got my candles in CMOS, which is a store in
Ooh.
Richmond, California, and they had a big order, and I literally poured all those candles one by one just to make sure the quality and the scent, everything is there. I didn't have to remake any because I actually take my time with all this stuff. Is nothing's rushed, nothing is just it's all just what I make of it. And I'm really proud of myself for even doing this because
Yeah.
a lot of times it's time consuming. I mean, I still work a regular job. I put in 12 hours yesterday, came home and made candles, you know,
With a wife and a baby.
with the wife and the baby. Yeah, definitely married, show my little ring off.
So
She may
watch
see
yourself,
this.
ladies. Watch it, ladies.
Yeah.
I get it, but don't try it.
Yeah, Yeah, I have a really good wife. She really helps me in all this. I don't really use her expertise as much as I should because she's already doing a lot. So
I was
um
just going to ask that because for myself, I know we've talked once, but once or
mhm,
twice before about
yeah,
kind of this entrepreneur life and these things that we're working on and we're doing, and how important it is to have a team, and how I don't have a team either.
yeah,
Having some people to encourage you is
hmm,
important. Having some
definitely,
people to come alongside you and be able to help is a whole nother ball game that
definitely.
I haven't been able to experience yet. But I think that it's important that you both respect what each other is doing. But
Hmm.
at some point, do you think that you guys will team up on the ventures that you have, or align your ventures together?
Yeah, at some point, yeah, definitely. Now let me do say I do have a team. I do have a team. Uh, I have a team. I have friends that I lean on a lot. I would text the group chat and like out of the blue, like, yo, I just sent some labels to them yesterday because I was looking at changing my labels to a more unisex label than
Mhm.
what I'm doing right now because I want to appeal to everyone and know these candles are not just for one person, they're for everybody. So
You don't think your label is unisex?
nah, because it's a purple rose. And if you really look at see you have to really look at my labels. I don't have any of my normal candle labels just laying around
Mhm.
right now, but it's actually a purple rose with my logo on it.
Mhm.
And I want to do something a little bit different. So like my theme candles, like this is from the bedroom line right here. You can see what that
Mhm.
says. And it took me forever to even find this picture. I wanted to make it so it wasn't just out there too much, but it was tasteful.
Mhm.
So that's what I
So did
came
you
up
end up
with.
finding a model to pose for that picture, or did you find something that wasn't
Nah,
copywritten online?
I'm not even gonna lie, I got it off Google. So if somebody sue me, they sue me. They sue me, they sue me. I'm not even gonna lie. I did have to
Yeah,
go
I
to
was
the
hoping there was a photo
to
shoot.
yeah, I had to go all the way to the bottom to find that
Right.
picture. So it
So
don't
it's
just
like there's
pop
no
up.
copyright or anything attached to
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah,
fine. It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. But that brings me like I also do personal labels. I haven't showed my little brother this, but I told he ordered some candles for a occasion, and I'll give a quick sneak peek at one of the labels. So this is one of the labels I did for him, a personal picture of him and his girlfriend. So
Ooh.
I do personal labels. I do custom candles. I do custom scents. I mix these scents myself. It's just not something that I just pour it in there. Like I actually mix these scents myself. I'm really really adept with all the stuff that I'm doing. So.
So what went into being able to do that? I know, I mean, for me, if my nose works properly, I'll be
Mhm,
like, "Ooh, that smells good," or I can
mhm,
kind of smell some of the things that go into stuff.
mhm.
But that takes a special kind of nose. It's like having
Yeah,
an ear for music. How
yeah.
did you develop that?
Uh, Honestly, some of my senses work better than my other senses, so I think that had a lot to do with it. Like I have selective hearing, so just keep it real. I have really selective hearing. I hear what I want to hear. So I think my nose and my ears work a lot. Well, not my ears, but my nose works a lot better. And since I've been doing candles, literally, I have like maybe about 80 to 85 different scents. And so to kind of smell what's in them, and I've been smelling scents for, I mean, to keep it real, I've been like messing around with candles since 2017.
Okay.
And so I've had to buy a lot of different I have to buy a lot of different scents along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Some companies they have scents, but they're not that good. Some people
Mm-hmm.
have really good scents. I only use quality things. Only use maybe three vendors for scents, and everything else I really just mix it up myself. Sometimes I mix some of their stuff together. but it just kind of depends. But yeah, since I've been doing it so long, I kind of just developed a way
Hmm.
to be able to smell certain notes, like some like a you like something may have like a lily in it. Now, a
Hmm.
typical person don't know that that's in there, but
Hmm.
I'll be able to smell a
Or
little
even
bit
what
out of
lily
it.
smells like.
Yeah, yeah, because like I had got a golden rose and I had got
Hmm.
a rose, but they're actually different. And
Hmm.
I've had a chocolate and I've had a fudge, and they are actually different in smelling. Like they may smell the same to the average person, but they actually like a fudge smells richer than just a regular chocolate.
Hmm. Are there any times where you're kind of like overloading your sense of smell and you have to do something to like clear it so that you can smell your scent clearly?
No, I haven't really had that, but if you do run into that, try to sniff coffee beans. If you don't have coffee beans around you, just step outside for a little bit and just smell some fresh air, and that usually will clear your nose out. I actually have well, I don't have a label on it yet, but I could show you this one little thing right here. Um, this is going to be coming out. This one right here is is going to be coming out um, like around springtime, April, March,
Hmm.
April. But this is a allergy candle that I've made. So it smells similar to Vicks Vapor Rub. It kind of opens you up in that way.
Hmm.
So I know at my previous place where I lived, every time I walk in the house, my nose would close up like it was really dusty in there. And then
Hmm.
and I know I've had pretty bad allergies for like since I turned 30. So
Hmm.
I always wanted to make something to help the nose clear up. So
Yeah.
I have finally developed and made a breathe right candle that if you light this bad boy and keep it lit for at least 30 minutes, you'll be smelling like you were never closed up before. So this is going to be
And
coming
you
out
said that
pretty
that's
soon.
coming out in the spring. Is there
Yeah.
I know you have a website and
Hmm.
it's the Eric Allen Collection
Yep.
.com,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Is there a place to subscribe so that you can get notifications when there's new products or scents or collections coming out?
Not yet. I'm not even gonna lie. The reason why I don't have like a subscription type of thing or a mailing list is because I am bad at that type of stuff. Like
Got it. Mhm.
I'm like I don't look if I have 1,800 text unread texts in my phone, so
Listen,
I'm,
I get it.
look, I'm
I
not
get it.
the
I'm receiving some right now, and I'm just like, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to that.
yeah. So I
But
mean,
the
if
other
I
reason I ask is because that candle, first off, the lemon and sage one and that breathe right one,
Mhm.
those are like I didn't know that you had those or was working on those. Those are two that I'm super interested in because I'm really, really particular about the energy in my environment.
Mhm.
And also, I have always had sinus issues. I even had surgery in 2017 to try to open up my airways,
Mhm.
and it still hasn't totally worked.
Yeah.
So, allergies, I'm really susceptible to things
Mhm.
like that. I'm really sensitive to things like that. And then when it gets colder, I don't like stuffy,
Mhm.
but I don't like cold. so,
No, I
So
get it.
something that would help me to not be as stuffy when I'm closed in or things like that. And I just wanted to stay abreast. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and jot that down like I did. We'll go ahead
Yeah.
and follow up with you in April-ish.
Yeah, yeah. So
Beginning of second
yeah,
quarter.
definitely. So like, well, the thing is, I actually come up with so much stuff. When I first started, mind you, I've only been doing this since April 2020. So when I first started, I was literally
Really?
yeah, I've only been, well, professional, like selling to
Yeah.
everybody since April 2020.
Okay.
I've been making candles since maybe about January 2017 is when I really started making them off and on. Uh, but when I first started like selling candles under the Erik Allen collection and everything,
Hmm.
uh, every month I was like putting out new stuff because I had already came out with so much stuff. And then I
Hmm.
was just like, you know what, I got to pace myself better. I don't have to keep putting everything out right away because I have so much stuff. I showed a little video earlier of a glow in the dark candle that I'm developing right now. Um, if
That
you
sounds
look
sexy.
here, if you look on my page, it's a glow in the dark candle that I showed a quick little video of. Right now it's glowing green. I do have other colors. That is a candle that is toxic free too. I'm not using anything toxic. Even to
Mhm.
make it glow, it would look really good under a black light. But also, if you just put it in the sun, it'll glow like that. Also, it'll charge it up.
Ooh.
So, but yeah, I have this breathe right candle. It has a lot of essential oils in it, so
Hmm.
that's what kind of like makes it easy, like better for you health wise.
Hmm.
Is the
Yeah.
essential oils that's in it. The base is eucalyptus. I'm not gonna say what else I put in it.
Hmm.
If you want to do the research, you can, but you won't make the one that I made because
Right.
I have literally made. I put at least maybe I'll say about 12 hours into before I even poured the candle. And that's kind of like usually my process is the way that I literally do 10 to 12 hours on a candle and then I'll pour it and then I'll see what do I need to change, what do I need to do differently. I'm a
Right.
strong believer in that 10,000 hours to perfect your craft. I'm getting close to that 10,000 hours, but it's still more hours I'm going to put in. Like I watch so many YouTube videos on candles, and so much literature that I've read on candles. It's a lot of things that I actually do. I'm just not throwing some wax in a vessel and saying, "Hey,
Right.
here's a
Right.
candle," you know.
And I think that that's what kind of like a lot of people are doing right now. Everybody's trying to start new things, and I understand that. Everyone's trying
Hmm.
to find their lane. They're trying to get um, uh, alternate means of income. Everything's so uncertain. The security that they thought they had, they realized was not. And they look for, something. Well, what can I do? Okay, well, this is cool. Well, I like this. Well, I like that. But there's a difference between someone who's doing something to kind
Hmm.
of, do something real quick, and someone, like you said, that's willing to put in the time and the expertise and the patience to really develop your craft and really
Definitely.
understand what you're doing, to develop a brand, to be consistent, to like really get into something and put out a quality product as opposed to just making a sale.
Definitely, definitely. Since I've been doing candles, like putting them out since April, I know maybe about 6 people that have started doing candles since. And I don't feel no type of way about nobody doing anything. Like, hey, it's your hustle, do what you got to do. Me dimming your light or trying to dim your light would never do nothing for my light. So I rather, if anybody, like some of them have came to me and talked to me about candles, and I've given them everything that I've known. Because at the end of the day, for me, it's like we all need to win. We all need to have some type of
And what's for
income.
you, it will be yours. It
Definitely.
doesn't change. I mean, I network with other hairstylists. I network, share with, and get information from other notary publics,
Hmm.
other people that are moving in the direction or are in the same industry as me. I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's important to have people around you that are moving in the direction. Number one, competition is healthy. Number two, it's enough for everybody. What's for
Definitely.
you will be yours.
It definitely is because I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I didn't think I was gonna sell much being that, we was in COVID and everything. I didn't think that I was like gonna be selling a lot of candles, but I have. And when I first came out, my candles were so cheap. I mean, I was selling these 8 ounce candles for like $12.
Mm.
And I was saying to myself, I'm just going to sell them cheap because I don't know if people will pay this much. And I had a conversation with one of my vendors, and she just told me, she said, you know what, you make some good candles. You have a really good product. You get what they're worth, and not what you just because you want to sell them. So I said I never wanted to raise my prices, but I did. But at the
Hmm.
same time, I also don't sell candles for as much as other people that I know
Right.
selling candles because I still want to make them affordable for everybody. I don't want to take nobody's last of anything, but I do want to have that thing like if you let me my candles enter into your home, I'm gonna make sure is the reason why I'm going to stay in your home, because my return customers are they are lit. I'm telling you, like I have a lot of return customers. All you have to do is get one of my candles one time, you'll come back, guaranteed.
Y'all heard it. One and done. You
Yeah,
in. You either in or you out, bruh.
yeah.
Well, you know what? Something that you just said is something that a lot of us struggle with. And when I took this business prep course some years ago to develop my business plan,
Hmm.
and the consultant who was teaching it was talking to us about, um, I would say pricing our goods and services, but really it's valuing our goods and
Hmm.
services.
Yeah.
You know, you never want to be the low man on the totem pole.
Hmm.
You never want to lower the value of what you do for people who probably won't buy it anyway. Because if they always want it for the free or for the low, they shouldn't be your target market anyway.
Definitely.
We have to learn to, number one, one of the things that he said, the reason why a lot of people do that, businesses of color and women businesses do this a lot,
Hmm.
is because we don't think that people will buy it from us at that price.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And then you
Yeah.
see the memes all day where they're like, I mean, I want to support Black businesses, but I don't want to pay this and that and the other. But you'll pay your last, actually several checks to go get one thing from somebody who wouldn't even hire you there.
Yeah, I was just watching a video on someone else's page, and it was a clip of T-Pain saying, you will buy a $300 shirt over here, but you won't buy this $15 shirt from this person." And
Or even a $40 shirt or a
yeah,
$60 hoodie. You don't know what goes into that. So you would
yep,
rather your own folks be broke to provide you with some stuff that you don't really, that you would buy from someone else for more,
yeah,
way more, just to
yeah,
feel like you somebody that they really don't even care about anyway.
yeah,
So
definitely.
you
You know,
go to some of the high-end department stores and buy a gift candle from somebody, from these people for 50 or however many dollars, and it's
hmm,
mediocre. And then
yeah.
you could get something that actually has some TLC in it from the Erik Allen Collection.
Man, man, it's crazy. Like the packaging, my packaging is gonna get better. I'm still testing new packaging, but the way that I'm doing it right now, everybody loves. I literally handwrite every single card, and I
I
don't
saw it.
say, yeah, I don't say the same thing to everybody. I don't cut and paste. I literally think and say different things to different people, because it's that touch that you get from small businesses that you're not going to get from, you're not going to get like a handwritten card from Yankee
And
Candle or something like that, you know.
here's the thing, the quality of the product says so much already.
Hmm.
So you even doing that is extra. They would
Yeah,
still love and come back even if you didn't do that, because of the quality of the product that you're putting out. Because
definitely.
you take the time, and it'll show in what they're getting, that you take the time to test your sense. You don't just wham bam thank you ma'am. It ain't some old kind of plastic looking wax with air bubbles all in it, and the like it's not that. I've seen
Definitely.
your stuff. I've smelled it. I've seen the packaging. It's, I mean, even before that, I was tagged in your page by my girl, Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Because she had gotten some of your stuff. She's one of your
Yeah,
customers.
yeah.
And she was really juiced. She was like, I really think you need to talk to this guy on the thing that you're doing. And he's Bay Area. He does these candles. They're dope. Like, check him out. And it took a minute for us to get it together, but I'm glad
Yeah,
we're able
yeah.
to
We
get
were
it
supposed to do this last year, but I'm not,
now.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like me, I mean, I have a lot of DMs that I like. I always say I'm gonna respond to, and then I get busy doing something else because I'm always cooking and creating something like every day. I'm truly, yeah, I'm truly at my best when I'm being creative, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm always in a good space when I'm creating. Think of
I think
something
it's
new.
frozen. Give me a second.
Okay, you got me. You see me?
Yeah, I see you now.
Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I try to create something or think of a new way of doing something, or which way could I better something. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I like the people that I lean on. They are really near and dear to me. My brother, my sister, my cousins, my friends. I have like a group of girls there. They have like do makeup and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I follow a lot of them. I mean, I'll hit them up and ask them questions. The playlists that I made for the bedroom collection, they helped with a lot of that.
Mm.
I have another friend. I have another
Sorry,
friend that,
go back. You said playlist?
yeah, yeah. So the bedroom collection has a playlist. So music is my life. If you know me, you know music. If you follow my regular page, not my business page, but my regular page, I don't post nothing but music all day on my story. And I know a lot of the artists that I post are not people that people are listening to, because I don't really listen to popular music.
Yeah.
I really listen to like R&B artists that sometimes people haven't heard of, but they are
Mm-hmm.
really dope artists. So I literally post music all day long, and it kind of helps me get through my day because I drive a lot at work.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, I want to come out with a playlist for my bedroom collection. So I already had a lot of the songs, but then I asked a bunch of different people, like, what do they like to listen to? I really wanted to put some R. Kelly on there, but I didn't because people feel different about him. But hey, that man
The
makes some good
music is
bedroom music.
fantastic. The
Exactly.
music is fantastic.
Exactly.
Listen,
Yeah.
I need to tap in there because I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a music person too. I actually
Yeah.
write.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can talk
Yeah,
about
we
that.
talked about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Just for those that are just tapping in, we did get a question. I will repeat that. We are here with Mr. Erik Allen, the owner and operator of the Erik
There you
Allen
go.
Collection. You can follow him on Instagram at the Erik with a K
Yeah.
Allen
With the
Collection.
K. Yep.
And you can also put his website in your bookmarks, theerikallencollection.com. So
Yes.
tap in, stay tuned. I am so interested in not just those two candles now, but that bedroom collection. Not just because, I mean, I be feeling like I be wanting to get with myself sometimes because
Hmm.
I be in there by myself, but because I love music, you done added some
Definitely.
sense and some music. You got all of
Yeah.
this stuff going on.
It's
You
it's
know,
all it's
the
all about
hearing and the ambiance and the scent and
yeah.
all of that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's all about setting people up. That's the way I
Yeah.
look. That's why I looked at the bedroom collection. So the bedroom collection, let me talk about that a little bit.
Yes, please.
They right now is three candles.
Mm-hmm.
It's come fuck me. Well, I could say the real words here. So it's come
Okay.
fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Get the towel, and it's after we fuck. Now the way that I did this was they're all aphrodisiac scents. The come
Ooh.
fuck me is supposed to, it really should increase the libido of the male because of the scent that it is. So if you have that, if you know you're about to get some and you burn that candle, got it burning for about 30 minutes to an hour before he even gets there, he walks in, he's not even gonna know that he's about to probably last longer doing this to you.
Well, that's a good amount of time. That's just enough time for my happy snack to kick in too.
Yeah. So after you have sex, then it's like, go get the towel. So I may go get the towel, which is more of a chill, relax type of
Mm-hmm.
scent right there. But it's still also a aphrodisiac. So with that one, it's more of a sweet smell. I'm not even gonna say what it is, but
Uh-huh. You don't
it's
have
more,
to. I'm gonna smell
yeah,
it.
it's more of like a sweet smell type of thing. But that
Mm-hmm.
one is to keep the mood going if you want to go rounds. That one will let you go rounds. But then after we fuck, that one is like the chill, getting ready for bed. You might fall asleep with the candle burning type of scent. So I do have more that I'm adding to the set. I'm not going to say the names because I don't want nobody to steal them from me, but they
Right.
are they are pretty dope. What I'm coming out with. I'm coming out with two more for the bedroom collection, and whenever my mold gets here, I will have the nude lady candles. I had to buy a whole different mold because the mold that I have, it just wasn't working right with me.
Right.
So
So, Major. If you need to get that right, hashtag get the towel, and I hope it's warm so it's like a facial for your kitty. But um, Major, if you're trying to get it for Valentine's Day, and might have another baby, go ahead and tap in.
Oh
Go
yeah,
to
she know what's up. That's the homie. She know what's up.
okay,
We
handle
talked
it.
about that. Yeah, yeah.
Tap in, stay tapped in. I'm glad you're
Yeah.
already in the
Yeah,
loop.
in fact, she makes candles too, and
Nice.
we talked about them. We used to work with each other a few years ago, so we had a cool dope conversation about the candles when she first even told me that she made candles. I tried to
Mhm.
encourage her to come out and start selling them and not just make them for herself, and now she's doing it. So I'm really happy for her because I mean, like you
Yes,
said, it's room for all of us,
it's room for
and
everybody.
yeah,
If you go to a Walmart or to a Safeway or to a Dollar Tree or
yeah,
to a department store, there are several different brands of the same type of thing,
yeah,
and none of them are lacking.
yep.
Okay. None of them are lacking. There's
Exactly.
room for us.
Yep.
There's room for us. You just have to, like you said, find your lane and stay in your lane. And you
Yeah.
can benchmark and glean from iron sharpens iron. You need people in your industry. You guys need to know what's going on in your industry, in your market, in your demographic. You need to see, okay, well, what's working for you? Really? Well, once I did this, this changed. Oh, wow, that's one thing that it's
Hmm.
nothing wrong with that. So many people, I was just talking to someone else about how for so long it seemed like people were stingy with the game.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely. Yeah.
now people are coming more together. I mean, not of course not everybody. You still have those people that have what my friend calls the orphan mentality, where you feel like if somebody loves someone else, that there's less love for you. I
Hmm.
understand that. I understand that feeling, but the reality of it is you close yourself off when you
Hmm.
have that mindset. You get what you put out. You can't be like the Dead Sea closed off where nothing goes in, nothing comes out. It's dead. You
Yeah,
know, I
definitely.
mean,
Yep.
you just don't know. So it's beautiful that you have business buddies. I have business buddies. I talk with other stylists a lot. Like I said, I talk with other notaries a lot. I talk with other entrepreneurs. I mean, this whole thing here, Where They At Wednesday, is talking to other entrepreneurs. I
Definitely.
mean,
Yeah.
someone else starting their business doesn't mean that my business ain't gonna be, and vice versa.
Yep. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Exactly.
We all have a
Exactly.
journey. And young
Yeah.
man, you're out here working 27,000 hours a day. The baby is still pumping
Yeah.
it. Like, man, it's encouraging to me because there's days where I'm just like,
Yeah, you know what? A business, what I've learned, a business is not for everybody. So don't
mm-hmm,
ever feel ashamed if this is not for you. If you're meant to
mm-hmm,
just work for somebody else, that's what you're meant, don't feel ashamed because
no,
at the end of the day, this is not for everybody. I'm not gonna lie. It's times where like I've put out a candle, it didn't sell, or I haven't had a sale in like 2 weeks, and I'm just like, dang, I need to get some money flowing. I'm trying to do something else. I'm gonna just pull from my regular paychecks from my job and get this thing done. Then it's times where I'm selling out. It's like, it's up and down, but at the same time, when you get things and you see things and you see the things happening, it's truly like just it's pleasing because for me
yeah,
it's like I mean I put work into every single thing and sometimes it pops and sometimes it doesn't, but I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to ask for help if I need help. So it's like it's just it has to be in you if you're going to run a business for sure. Like you have to have that hustler's mentality, that hustler spirit. You have to have that. I'm always going to just keep working because like the stuff that I'm working on now, I didn't think that I would be doing, but I'm doing it. And
mm-hmm,
I mean, I'll share with whoever's watching and whoever's going to watch that I have a new set that's about to come out. It's a his and her set. Now
mm-hmm,
these two candles, they're going to be called King and Queen,
mm-hmm.
for him. And these scents, they could either be the two candles could be burned together or they could be burned independently. If you burn them together, because a lot of people like to burn their candles together at the same time, they're
Mm-hmm.
going to smell hella good together. But
Ooh,
if you do it independently, they're still going to smell hella good. So You know, it takes a
I
lot of time.
like that because sometimes when you have two different things, like they clash,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you have complementary. And
yeah.
so this is my spirit right now talking because I feel like that's exactly what a partnership is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people in life are looking for something to something or someone else outside of themselves to complete them instead of to
Hmm.
complement them. And they're
Definitely.
looking to hope to fill in the gaps for someone else instead of looking for someone to complement them. If
Hmm.
you're both solid independently, and then you
Hmm.
come together for the complement, there is no clash. There's no
Yep.
power struggle. There's no
Yep.
none of that. Everyone operates in their strengths and helps out in the not as strong areas.
Yep.
And now your
Exactly.
candles represent that.
Definitely. Yep. Yep. My men's candles. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. I'm
Yes,
seeing
please.
a few men up in here. So
Yes.
I do have masculine scents. I have Creed, Aventus Creed. The cologne is really accurate. Givenchy, I say Givenchy, but Givenchy, the men's cologne is accurate. I have that. The I have one that's called Man Cave. That's for the men who have a man cave that wants their man cave to smell manly. That is a really, 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 really dope scent. Um, and there's maybe about 8 cents bourbon vanilla for the smooth fellas. Now, what I want the men to know this, particularly the single men, you should know that you will catch a woman's attention by how you smell. So if your cologne game is right, you're gonna catch and keep her attention. But you got to get your home game right too. Your cologne and your home. So when that woman comes over and she smells that masculine scent burning in that background, and
Mhm.
it's not like potpourri or something. It's like an
Mhm. And it's
actual
not socks and
manly.
old towels either.
Yeah, exactly. So and it's not Old Spice or something like that. You
Heavy
know,
on the Old Spice.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I made, even though men don't really buy candles, look, my little brother said at the barbershop, man, barbershop, I forgot about that one. Your barbershop, that's like the scent that they spray on you. It reminds you of the barbershop for sure. So,
Mm,
I have a lot of men's scents. I am checking for the fellas. I'm not
yeah.
forgetting about y'all. The barbershop scent is really dope. All of my men's candles are really dope. And if you're a single male, they're really for you. But even if you don't want to be bombarded with your girlfriend or your wife's sweet smells, you can have a manly smell. Now,
Hmm.
I will say I am developing, and I do have some car refreshers coming out.
Mm.
And I do have manly scents. The same men's lines are going to be in car refreshers because
Ooh.
you don't really have that many that are masculine smelling.
No.
Men's cars smelling like
And then
tropical fruit and stuff.
when you do have them, they're real musky
Yeah,
and real heavy and piney and not really. It's not really a good representation of a
yeah,
masculine scent. I mean,
yeah.
because just like you were talking about their cologne game, us women, we know what a masculine smell is. You know, the old
Hmm.
school cool water is the one for me. I'll be like, look at
Yeah,
him, I'm right there, right? You know,
yeah,
so
definitely.
and it doesn't smell like a pine cone.
Yep.
It smells good. So,
Yeah.
and I know a lot of men that are into their cars. And one thing you said, fellas, I'm checking for y'all. I'm not forgetting about y'all. Um, I think that a lot of the time in industries that deal with scent or care or beauty
Hmm.
and parts of health, it seems like the perception that's pushed about it or like is kind of made to seem like, oh, that's a ladies thing.
Yeah.
And then men's care is left out. That's something that has been on my heart to like in my business to kind of move and cater to men's care
Hmm.
because self-care is healthcare, period. I don't care if you have, what you got between your legs. You need that. So
Hmm.
I appreciate that. Number one, you are a man in this industry.
Yeah, I don't know how many of us, but I have met through a candle page called Candle Makers of Color. I have met some men that make candles, And
Mm.
while I haven't talked to them as much as I want to, or I'd like to just bounce ideas off of them, I
Yeah.
do know that I can reach out to them if I want. So I have met two really cool dudes, and I really like what they're doing with their candles. One of them, I believe he's in Georgia, and he does zodiac sign candles, which are pretty dope. Now
Yeah, I was
I
just
would
gonna ask you with your collections because I'm Virgo and I'm really big on my Virgo energy. I'm like 2 hours. I was born 2 hours late of being triple Virgo.
okay.
That's deep.
Yeah, yeah, you are
That's deep.
truly a Virgo.
I am definitely a Virgo.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask about that, but you have some really cool stuff going on. Again, for those of you that are just tuning in, I saw you say hi, Auntie Fatima. I see you. You guys tap in, follow him at the Erik Allen Collection on Instagram. Put his website in your bookmarks, the Erik Allen Collection, allencollection.com. I don't know why I can't speak today. Who learned me how to
You
spell?
gotta say it slow, because look, I don't even say it fast anymore, and it's like my
When I get
actual
that,
name.
when I get that bedroom collection, and then I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it real slow.
Oh, the bedroom collection, it does what it's supposed to do. I'm planning on seeing some Scorpio babies later on this year. You know,
Ah,
it
well,
does.
hopefully I'll have someone to share it with at some point. Right now, I'm gonna just be smelling them and listening by myself. But
Hey,
that's
it's all good. You gotta know how to please yourself in all
okay.
aspects of life also. If you
And
can't
that's
please
one thing I
yourself,
do know.
yeah. If you can't please yourself, you can't be pleased. That's how I look at it. So
I agree. I was talking to somebody about that, but that's a whole different topic.
yeah, that's
It's really
definitely.
important though. But it comes across all parts of life, even
Hmm.
with your business. If
Yeah.
you don't, most of us, and this has been a common theme, not just with the people that I talk to here on Where They At Wednesday, and not just with you, but something came through, I've heard it with a lot of other people. Most of our business or our purpose or the things that drive us that we end up sharing and helping and blessing others with is
Hmm.
something that came that we found that was fulfilling for us. Something that
Yeah.
we felt that was missing in our lives, something that
Hmm.
we felt that we needed access to,
Yeah.
something that we felt was missing in our society or in our circle or something. So you create
Hmm.
it.
Yeah.
So that comes with being in touch with yourself. That comes with being
Hmm.
one with yourself. That comes with knowing what you like and how to please you and how to fulfill yourself so that there is an overflow that you can share, so that you are tuned in and tapped into others around you and not grabbing for someone else to fill in your hole. So it all
Hmm.
makes sense.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That's
It all
something.
comes together.
Yeah, that's something that I've lately been big on, because I've been doing this since April nonstop. I took like a 2 week break, and I didn't even really want to take that break, but I knew it was important to just not have to worry about finding a sale or filling an order. I just needed like that mental space, and I actually was able to create a few more candles that I'm going to be putting out. I still have some real luxury candles that's going to come back. I was doing a different luxury candle every month. I'm going to start doing that again. I just really
Mm-hmm.
been focused on the signature candles right now. So I needed that 2 weeks to really
Yeah.
just think, breathe, and that's how I even came up with this candle to for allergies and stuff. Like I came up with that in that 2 weeks. I came up with the his and her type of thing, and in those 2 weeks, I came up
Mm-hmm.
with some beanies and some shirts and stuff, all types of stuff. So I was just like, man, I should do this a couple more times, because I'm actually was able to come up with a few things. So, you definitely need to always take time out for you. Whatever that looks like for you as a person, that's what it looks like. It doesn't matter if it's eating a cheeseburger. If that's that moment, that 35 minutes of eating a cheeseburger that you shouldn't be
I don't need
eating,
no cheeseburgers.
you know, you definitely,
No, but I hear you.
yeah. But
Yeah.
people know that follow my personal page. Every week I post something that says enjoy the free shit. Now, that's usually like a picture of the water. And these pictures that I actually take, I don't get these from nowhere. I'm actually taking these pictures because I'm stopping. I've been learning to stop, smell the roses, enjoy the free shit. Like you could literally get out the car, feel the wind blow, and just stop and enjoy that wind hitting your
And
face.
just be present.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, like I'm a so-called photographer. iPhone photography is definitely me. Portrait mode is how I really get down. I'm always taking pictures of roses. Anytime I see a dope flower, I'm taking a picture of it. I see,
Hmm.
I see anything that looks dope. I'm gonna grab a picture of it and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna say, enjoy the free shit. Like I'm really trying to stress that to people. Just really, you don't always have to pay for
Yeah.
things. You could take a ride up the coast. Like being here in California, you could take a ride up the coast. For my job, I ride up and down Highway 1 all the time. And whenever I find a turnout, I'm pulling over. I'm on the clock, so they just gonna have to pay me for enjoying the free shit because that's really how I'm getting down out here.
See, because it's like you said, if you don't, then you have nothing to give.
Yep,
If you don't
exactly.
take the time, we spend so much of our lives trying to earn a living that we forget to live.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Pixar Soul?
Yeah, I've seen that like 3 times. I
Me
had to
too. Me too.
I had to double back a few times. Now I was lying to myself saying I was watching it with my son, but really I was watching it for me.
I ain't
Cause
got no kids. I watched it 3 times by myself. So
hey, yeah, it's so many jewels in that movie
so
that
many.
I really had to double back a few times just to catch more and more and more.
So many.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
It's the whole spiritual, metaphysical, different realm stuff. And
hmm
then it's the enjoying the free shit, pay attention to regular old living and all of that.
yeah,
And having something to really give, taking the time to appreciate, stop being so narrow minded about what you think that you are supposed to be,
yeah,
and just really being present
yeah,
and living your life and expressing yourself and allowing yourself to have experiences and to grow. So when you, I mean, I feel like even with your candles, having it here and being able to just sit and enjoy a scent and create an atmosphere and an ambiance for yourself or for
yeah.
you and for your family. I mean, that kind of thing kind of clears the energy a little bit, because
Yeah,
we when we go out into the world, we're taking on all kind of stuff and then we bring it back home,
definitely.
and then
Yeah.
we end up unloading on those that we love or just holding it in and it's all heavy, and then you sleep and you're restless. But when you have something that feels good, that smells good, that somebody's good energy was put in, that energy comes on you, and
hmm
then you can have that good energy to spread around. You can take
Yep.
some time and be clear a little bit and be like, huh, jot down a couple of things, X some things off your to-do list, feel a little more relaxed, a little more. Because I know it's really difficult for me to create when, and I'm a very task-oriented person. It's difficult for me to find balance between I have to do,
hmm
and actually feeling productive and not just busy being busy. It's difficult
Yeah.
for me. That's something that I struggle with personally. I'm being honest and transparent about that. So
Yeah.
when you have something like that where you're coming in and you can set an ambiance for yourself, you can
hmm
have something that's going to help you to unpack that energy and to set a new energy, then you can do what you did in that 2 weeks, even in a few hours for a little bit,
hmm
and be free to declutter and be free to create and to organize your thoughts, whether you're a business owner, whether you're a parent, whether you're an artist, whether you're climbing the corporate ladder. Like you, it's everybody has their stuff. I think it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing that you're doing, and like I said, I've smelled some of your candles, and I already been jotting down a list of some stuff that I want to get. And not just for myself, but I've thought of other people that would benefit from it,
Yeah.
from different things, as you were speaking. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Again, you all tap in the Erik Allen Collection. I said it slow and correct this time.
Definitely.
.com and on Instagram, guys.
Definitely.
Um, the Black Collection.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks, little bro. Appreciate that. The
You need those people.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We need you, little bruh. What's his name?
Yeah,
Claudia?
that
I made that
that
up.
yeah, that's my little bro Will right there. That's one of my guys. I really appreciate him. He's really been a light in my life, so I really appreciate him a lot.
You
That's like,
need those people.
yeah, definitely. So like the Black Collection, I created that. I have as a candle called Black Girl Magic. That is my ode to Black women. I love Black women. I was raised by a Black woman. I said to myself when I got married, I was going to make sure I married a Black woman. I don't have anything against any other races, but for me, I knew Black was the way to go. So when I created the Black Girl Magic Candle, I really sat and thought about it for a while. Like, how could I capture the essence of what Black women mean to me? I ain't never told my wife this, and if it wasn't for this, she probably ain't gonna listen to this. But I wouldn't even be saying this. But I looked at her for a while, like, okay, what can I do to capture, all of this stuff? Because I mean, like I'm married to a Black woman, so I see it every single day, and I'm around Black women through my family. My family, all the women in my family are really strong women. So I created Black Girl Magic. The candle is actually black. It's not a black vessel. It's a black candle. I made the wax from white to black. In
Mm.
fact, I have one right here. You can see it's black. This is a black candle. You can see the clear glass. So that was part of it. And then I have to put the sparkles in it. I don't know if you can see that. That's a black glitter. I have to put that in there to capture the beauty of because whatever it is about that black glitter, it's beauty. And the way that it smells, of course, I'm not going to say what the scent is, but it is a really nice smell. Everybody says they love the smell. I picked that smell. I was actually surprised that I found it when I found it. So I was like, dope, that's what it's going to be. So I created Black Girl Magic and then Black Love. I created that because I was like, we got to celebrate Black love. We've been done wrong for so many years. Like, we got to celebrate each other, whether it's romantic love, friendship love, whatever, Black love. So
Right.
Black love
Absolutely.
is really dope. That's a really dope scent. Then I did Good Vibes, which is frankincense. I can't say what that is. Good Vibes is frankincense. Frankincense, it does everything for the soul. If you're smelling frankincense, it's going to open you up. It's going to relax you. It's going to put you in a better mood. It's going to have you feeling good about yourself, and it just smells just so damn good. And
Hmm.
then, so I had Good Vibes. That's frankincense. And then I was like, but I like the vibe good too. So that is patchouli, which is like the same thing as frankincense, just more of a
Hmm.
woodsy smell.
Yeah.
And so in those two, the Good Vibes and the Vibe Good, they do have essential oils in them, so that's going to help with just making you feel better, lifting up your spirits. So yeah, I got that the Black Collection, and it's Black History Month. If people are tuning in to Black History Month, if they're celebrating, that's like a pretty dope thing to get from me. All my signature candles. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Every candle that I do is
I mean,
on my
I haven't heard
website.
anything that wasn't dope. I mean,
Yeah, like any scent. Like some
some
people
stand out
always
for me
say,
personally more than others, but I haven't heard
yeah,
of anything that's not like, ooh,
yeah,
yes.
everybody's like, oh, which scent? I guarantee you will not be mad at any scent. The Black Cherry Merlot, it's better or just as good as the Bath and Body Works version of Black Cherry Merlot.
Mm.
Um, I have a Fabuloso candle. So if you
Mm.
don't feel like cleaning, but you want your house to smell clean, burn that Fabuloso. If you want to give the illusion that your home is extra clean, burn that Fabuloso candle. That's why I made it. And I do have the Car Refresher Black Ice is very
Mm.
accurate. A lot of people like Black Ice. I do have that. I'm waiting for somebody's birthday to come up because I have a birthday cake and I want to make somebody a birthday candle. And
Mm.
I want to throw a picture of them on the label and say happy birthday and have a birthday cake candle. So I do have that.
Nice.
If you want to order a candle for somebody's birthday and you want their picture on the label, just DM me. I can make all that happen. I could do a lot of different things with these candles, and I feel like that's the thing that sets me apart is the way that I can create. different things for different people, like these special labels I made for my little bro. He hasn't seen them yet. I know he's gonna. I'm pretty sure he'll like them when he sees them. But yeah, the thing that I feel sets me apart is my signature candles, the effort and work that I put into them, but also just the care that I take care of everybody that taking care of me. I have a friend who lost her son to gun violence. That she lives in Iowa, and so it was on my heart that I needed to do something special for her. So I made her like a tribute candle and sent it to her. And she just got it, so I could talk about it now because she just got it and she really loved it. I posted the video on my story, but I might post it on my page pretty soon. But and that's just the type of things that I do. Like, you know, she's ordered from me more than once.
Right.
Even before, like when I first was even saying like I'm about to start doing candles, she was right there saying I'll support, I'll support. So for
Hmm.
me to do that for her was like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And you know, so it's like for me, I always try to take care of the people that take care of me. If I have your address, if you order from me, no matter if you order wax melts, one candle, two candles, if I have your address, I literally randomly every month randomly send people candles just on the strength. Like I
Wow.
randomly pick people, I'll pick a scent, maybe a scent that I don't even have out right now, and I just send people candles because for me it's about paying for it, giving it back. And you don't have to spend your money with me, but you chose to.
You chose
So
to.
you know that means more than anything to me because I mean I've had like a few over $100 orders in the last week, and people don't understand like this is a small business. So
Yeah.
that money that I'm getting, it don't go to me. It goes right back into the
Right back
business.
into the business. Hmm.
So, you know, those few $100 orders that I got, that's turning into the clothing line that I'm putting out. So it's like when you support small business that way, you give us the opportunity to live our dreams. Like we've been building everybody else's dream because we have to
Right.
work to survive.
Right.
So it's like, yo, I'm depending on you guys. I'm putting this product out to help me build my dream, and you're helping me because you're supporting me. So that's why I like sending just random free candles out every month to people because it's like, yo, you helped me. Whether you think I did not like notice it or liked it or not, you really helped me
You're a
achieve
part
something
of
that I've been
it.
trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of the time, the big companies, they, like you were saying, the little touches in the small companies, I think the big companies lose sight of how much they need not just their customers but their employees. They try to
Hmm.
make us feel, well, I mean, it's just the fabric of America, make you feel like you need them more than they need you, but really
Yeah.
it's a give and take.
Yeah.
Like, I'm selling you my time because you
Hmm.
need something done that you can't do yourself. So
Yep.
as a small business, I can't grow without customers, which
Hmm.
is why I can't be the lowest in the bunch because
Hmm.
then I don't exist. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you can't complain about poor quality if you're not willing to pay for that quality. And I can't give you quality without you being able, without you paying for it. This is an exchange here. You want
Yeah.
something from me, I want something from you. We're in this together, and I
Definitely.
think it's a beautiful thing, brother. You are on fire.
Appreciate
And
it.
I'm not just saying that. You see what I did there, and I didn't even mean to. It's candles. I didn't even mean to do that.
Nah,
That
trust
was
me, it all
good.
works, man. Look, I'll tell you, like so this is the difference between big companies and small companies. I ordered some candle vessels from a company in Tennessee, and I was like, I'm gonna give them a try, see if I like their stuff. So I ordered some candle glass from them, and when it came, three of them were broken. So
Hmm.
I emailed the company, I did it all professional. I said, hey, I ordered this glass from you guys. Some came broken. What can we do about it? And they told me that basically it wasn't their fault. And they couldn't really do, they said that they could give me $3 each for all of the broken glass. But I said, but you guys don't sell the glass individually. You only sell it in a case.
Right.
So why aren't you refunding me for the case? Because I can't go on your website and order the individuals for what was
Right.
broken. So they didn't see it like that. And then they stopped emailing me, and I'm just like, yo, what is going on with these
No
people?
resolution, no discount on my next order, no,
No,
hey, well, we'll
nothing.
just send these out because you paid for them.
Yep.
No, nothing.
No,
No compromise,
nothing.
no nothing.
No,
No, matter
nothing.
of fact, we'll just ignore you. Somebody else is ordering right now
Yep.
who's probably
Yep.
also going to get broken glass, and we're going to ignore them after a while too because we don't want to deal with
Exactly. And for me, it's like I have to use the postal service because it's the most cost effective way. And
it.
when they break my candles, I don't
Mm-hmm.
even trip. I just send new candles out because at the end of the day, that's my name on it. So, okay, it got broke. I'm gonna make sure I get you another one. If I could drop it off to you, I'm gonna drop it off to you. But if not, I'll
And this is
extra.
crazy because they don't lose no money. They not losing not a dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They're
Yeah,
not losing anything. Um, but you, on the other hand, are sending something out that could be that could be sold
yeah,
just to make your customers happy.
yeah,
And it really was somebody else's fault.
yeah.
And these
Exactly.
people, you're using them to create your stuff as a vendor, and they're not willing to work with you at all. I
Yeah,
don't think that's right. So yeah, that is one of the differences between big companies and little companies. And I think
definitely.
that people's expectations of big companies and little companies are different. Um, and we got to change our mindset, people. Y'all
Yeah,
can't, y'all, you already know the thoughts that y'all be having and the memes that you see and the rationale that people have for being poor customers.
yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yo, let me tell you, when I first started doing this, so I had some people that bought some candles from me, total strangers that didn't even know me. And I mean, as soon as they bought the candles, I got emails. When is it going to be shipped? What's my tracking number? And I was just like, damn, can I make it real quick?
Right.
Like, let me get this thing ready for you
That's another
first.
thing. That when you're doing a handmade
Yeah,
product, you
yeah,
need to give handmade time.
yeah,
It's like my baker friend, everything she makes is custom. She uses quality products. Like this ain't no factory box anything. If you want factory and
nah,
box, go to grocery outlet. That's not what you're
hmm,
getting. Give it the time.
yeah,
You
exactly.
are hand making every candle. You're
By
mixing these,
hand.
you're testing these. These aren't, you're not going to order in bulk from some manufacturer and sticking your label on it.
Yeah, I don't do private label. I may know some people that do private label. Nothing against them. If that's the way you gotta go, that's the
But
way
that's
you
not
gotta
what you
go.
do.
But
But
that's
that's
not
not
what
what
I
you do.
do. No, I hand make all this stuff. Me, myself personally, I make
Hmm.
this stuff. This is my hands with gloves on, making this stuff for you, for your home. So, I don't really trip over it now. Just smile and say, just give me a few days. And I'm not gonna lie, every candle doesn't come out smooth on the top. So you got to do a few things to get it to be smooth on the top sometimes. And that's just what happens when you hand make it. When you private label, or you getting a big box made, everything's smooth, everything's perfect. I
Because you have
like,
a machine doing it and you're ordering it and you're getting it that way so you can send it
mhm,
out fast.
yeah,
But you know, I think this is a beautiful thing you have. You have a beautiful company. You have
thank you,
fantastic things
thank you.
popping off. I am really looking forward to what's coming up next with
Oh
the
yeah,
Erik Allen Collection. I have a list of things that I've noted down that I want to get, and not just for myself. I'm not going to hoard it. Um, but for other people too, you guys are some dope people that I have on here, and I'm really, really grateful. I don't just be saying this, like, I'm really grateful to have you guys in my network. You all really do inspire me to keep going on my stuff also. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and sometimes I just feel like I don't want to do it. And
yeah,
not because I don't want to do it. It's
hmm,
just sometimes you get these roadblocks. I don't, and then especially when you start needing money, I don't get paid for my time all the time.
exactly.
I actually don't get paid for my time at all. you know, I get paid for what they get from me when they
Hmm.
get it from me. So
Yeah,
but it's a beautiful journey.
it
And just
is.
and just being able to talk to other people and listen to y'all's journeys too, and and just know how freaking, like, literally, you guys are dope. You are dope. Your product is fantastic. Your
Thank
journey,
you.
your mindset, what you choose to put into it is a beautiful thing. The fact that you are who you are and you're doing this, the representation, it does something to me. I love it. I appreciate you, brother. Again, you guys, the Erik Allen, Erik with a K, Allen
Eric with the
Collection on
K. That's it right
Instagram.
there.
You see it. I know you see
Yes, indeed.
it. Right here. Instagram and the ErikAllenCollection.com. You guys stay tapped in. That bedroom collection, the black collection,
Yeah. I got
the
traditional,
allergy
non-traditional
candle,
scents.
the men's, those masculine scents, fellas. Hello.
Yeah.
And ladies,
Yeah.
for your fellas and for your brothers and for your uncles and your dad, because I got some uncles I got this one uncle in mind, Uncle Love 'em Down Luther. I'm going to get him one of them. He's a bachelor.
Yeah. So it will help. It will help him out. Just look out because I got a whole bunch of stuff coming. I am going to get together a mailing list, so at least I could keep people tuned in on what's going on. I could give people sneak peeks at stuff that's coming out. But yeah, I'm definitely I have a lot of stuff coming out from now into the summer, and because I'm a creative person. I
Yeah.
create so much. I'm just never going to stop. So it's always going to be something.
Don't stop. Please
Definitely.
don't stop. This is going to be great. You all, thank you guys for tuning in. I will be saving this to IGTV and posting it on YouTube. Stay tapped in with Mr. Erik Allen, the Erik
Yes,
Allen
indeed.
Collection, candles and more. Please stay tuned with him. Pick up some of these candles. Again, I have smelled them. You see the face behind the page. This man is on fire. Stay tapped in, tuned in, follow him on Instagram, put his
Yes,
website on your
indeed.
bookmarks. Get it for yourself, get it as a gift, get it for a party, do it with a with your partner.
Hey, just come
It's
get it. You won't be,
just
you
come
will
get
not
it.
be mad at it.
Just come get it. Thank you so much for taking this time with me.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We finally got it done because we talked about this
Yeah.
for
But you know what?
months.
Timing, it all
Yeah,
happens on time. It's all
it
good.
does. It
It
does.
all happens on time. It's a
It
beautiful
does.
thing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you and maybe we can have you again in the future when you have some other stuff, when all these things that you're working on, some other stuff,
Look,
we'll have another wave and we'll have an update.
we'll jump back in anytime with you. This was beautiful.
Yeah, sounds good. I appreciate you, brother, once again.
All
Thank you
right.
guys for tuning in to another Where They At Wednesday. Don't forget to follow these entrepreneurs, follow these businesses, support them. Bay Area, Black-owned business right here.
Yeah.
Fantastic product quality. You heard it all, if you tuned in. But I know y'all's attention span is like 15 seconds, and this is like an hour. But
Yep.
catch catch snippets. It's going to be saved. This is beautiful. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, guys. Good night.
All right.